That is Alec Baldwin holding the gun that ultimately killed cinematographer Halyna Hutchins 6 months ago. Welcome everyone to Entertainment Tonight. It's just one of the many, many hours of dramatic law enforcement footage released from the set of Rust.
What you are about to see is raw, emotional, and heartbreaking. For the first time, we get a glimpse of the chaos that ensued on set during the final moments of Halyna Hutchins' life.
Are you doing okay?
No, I'm not actually.
Okay.
You were in the room when the lady, when
I was the one holding the gun, yeah.
I try and cock the gun goes off. It's supposed to be a cold gun.
Alec appeared stunned as investigators arrived on the Rust set.
Mr. Baldwin, who's the director on scene?
The guy that was shot at his shoulder.
The guy that was shot?
He also seemed cooperative.
I don't know if this is suspected blood or real blood.
Oh, this was fake.
Police photograph him in costume, and then a detective shares heartbreaking news about Halyna's condition.
The exit point was on her back left shoulder blade, so it went through.
You have no idea how unbelievable this is and how strange this is.
We also see Alec FaceTime his wife Ilaria just before he sits down with detectives.
I don't want to be a public person. And, you know, I'm the one holding the gun in my hand that everybody was supposed to have taken care of. They always hand me a cold gun.
When you have the right to remain silent.
So my only question is, am I being charged with something?
No, we're just interviewing.
He should just shut up already.
As for the impact of those police tapes, we asked former detective and private investigator Bo Dietl.
There should have been a lawyer to tell him to shut up. He shouldn't be doing any interviews because it could hurt him if he's charged.
Alec was also seen in production footage rehearsing with a revolver.
How do I know this is a gun?
That's the gun!
We're also getting our first look at armorer Hannah Gutierrez-Reed after the shooting.
I'm the armor, or at least I was.
The distraught 24-year-old is seen with investigators second-guessing her time on the set.
I wish I would have checked it more.
Obviously, she was not that experienced. Otherwise, this would have happened.
And we can see the frenzy that began as soon as police arrived at the scene.
This is a crime scene?
Dozens of crew members were interviewed who paint a picture of what happened on set.
He was mortified.
That's the third time that the gun from the armor has gone off without at the wrong time.
The firearms wranglers have been less than cautious.
I don't miss children. They're not experienced.
Key rigging grip Johnny Zelo told investigators he saw Hannah empty the rounds from the gun that killed Halyna. He says she was checking to make sure the remaining bullets were dummies. Dummy rounds have a hole and BB inside that rattles when it shakes. Real bullets do not.
She shook every one of them, but one of them didn't have a hole drilled in it like the others. That load should not have been in that gun.
At the hospital, director Joel Souza had the discharged bullet removed from his shoulder for evidence.
That's a big bullet, man.
And asked police about pressing charges.
I'd be able to talk to them about pressing charges.
Pressing charges?
Good shot.
These clips are just a few of the 168 videos released to the public. Police say they did so based on public records requests. Dietl says that's unusual for an ongoing investigation.
It's very premature to release this, and I think it can really screw up what the district attorney's going to do.
No criminal charges have been filed against Alec, Hannah, nor anyone involved in the film. However, there are at least 5 lawsuits pending, including Halyna Hutchins' family, and last week the production was fined $136,000 for complete failure to keep employees safe.
They cut some safety protocols and then something like this happens.
You know, Halyna's father told an Australian newspaper that her son Andros fell silent for 2 days after he learned that his mother had passed away, and that's the thing that I think we need to stay focused on. It needs all our prayers.
Cannot even imagine.